Hi, I'm Rachel Sheldrick from the Workshop Whisperer, and welcome to our next tip, tip 4, on how to help your business grow like crazy. And today's tip is around cash flow. So there are 3 tips that I'd like to share with you in this area. And the first one of them seems like a no-brainer, seems like common sense, but you'd be surprised just how many workshop owners don't know their numbers. So the first tip is knowing your numbers. If you don't know how to easily get your hands on things like gross profit, cost of goods sale, what your actual revenue is, what your net profit is, if you can't easily identify what those figures are, then you have no business being in business. If numbers aren't your strong suit, and I know for a lot of you they're not, then you must have somebody in your business that can easily interpret them for you. So this might be a manager, it might be your receptionist, a bookkeeper, but it's got to be somebody that can have you updated and help you keep your finger on the pulse weekly. In our business, it's daily. I'm always looking at our numbers because numbers tell the story of the business without even asking anyone what is going on. So you need to pull your head out of the sand if that's where it currently is, and you need to know your financial position. Not addressing bills that you owe or the fact that you're not bringing in enough revenue just isn't good enough. So know your numbers. The second tip is to reduce your account terms. So for everyone except fleet business, which will dictate their account terms to you, you should look at reducing the amount of payment days you allow somebody to have an account with you. Now, ideally, you'd have a completely COD business. But sometimes this isn't possible when you want to win small business fleets and things like that. But if you currently allow a business 30 days or 30 days end of month, consider bringing that into 14 days or 7 days. We did that in our business 3 years ago, and the cash flow improvements were out of sight. The third tip is to reduce unnecessary stock levels. So if you keep tyres or even large amounts of stock of oil filters, cabin filters, that type of thing, do a stock take, look at how much you are actually turning over each month of these items, and ask yourself, could you reduce your stock levels and therefore hold less dead money on your shelves? If you've got parts, retailers and wholesalers close by like we do, then you can just do your parts order and they will get you on the next delivery run. So it is quite easy to reduce your stock in those cases. If you're in a regional or remote area, then obviously you need to have larger amounts of stock on hand, so that's completely understandable. But the less stock you hold, the more money you have available to you in your business. So they are my 3 cash flow tips for today. Know your numbers or get out of business. Reduce your payment terms, so the number of days that people are allowed to owe you money for, and don't be afraid to do it. And number 3, see if you can reduce your stock levels and increase the amount of money available to you in your business. I hope you have a great day, and stand by tomorrow for tip number 5.